Welcome to IndieVoice, your channel for the best and brightest in indie games. Today we're diving into the Turmoil Deeper Underground DLC, available now on Steam for $6.99. This is an expansion that brings new type of things, quite literally, and glamorous, quirky, and beloved oil rush sim. Let's see Deeper Underground brings to the table, whether it strikes the oil with players or ends up in a dry well. If you haven't played Turmoil before, this game is delightful. It takes on the cutthroat world of the 19th century oil barons. It's got the simplicity and charm of games like Mini Metro, Poly Bridge, combined with the simulation depth of the fans that love Factorio and Prison Architect will appreciate. Most of the gameplay is a single player, so its focus is on perfecting your strategies and aiming to outwit the AI rivals in your pursuit of oil-driven success. In Turmoil, you lease land, dig for oil, build rigs, create pipe networks, and make some shady deals along the way. As you grow your empire, the town around you changes too. With the saloon encounters, stock auctions, and intense rivalries, the new Deeper Underground DLC promises a whole new level of challenge and literally taking you further below the surface to tackle tougher terrain and new upgrades and more. Deeper Underground continues with the core Turmoil gameplay and adds new layers of complexity. You'll face obstacles like rock, gas, and ice, which require careful planning to overcome and maximize your profits. New upgrades and tools also await, giving new seasoned players a few new tricks for optimizing their setup. The DLC also leans heavily in procedural level generation, offering fresh layouts for every game, which is a big plus for replayability. The new natural gas mechanics are a definite highlight. Timing when to release the gas into the market can lead to massive profits if done right, adding a high risk and high reward element. This keeps things interesting, especially for fans looking to fine-tune their earnings and strategy. Additionally, the town characters and deals become some extra life and atmosphere to each campaign, keeping it very engaging. For the pros and cons of Deeper Underground Turmoil DLC, while the game's DLC adds a lot of polish and new challenges, the DLC doesn't always hit enough for its mark. For a first-time player, it can feel very similar to the base core mechanics without quite enough to make it feel like a fresh experience. With only minor variations in gameplay beyond the new obstacles, some players might find the updates a bit lacking in substance. Fans of the base game, the heat is on DLC, for instance, have often found the expansion's features are more enjoyable and rewarding overall. Another downside is that it's lacking of new character options or multiplayer enhancements, which could have diverse effects to the experience. Players who are already familiar with the basic strategies might find themselves seeking more, especially in the game that is focused on a single player play, but if you're already a fan of the core gameplay loop but added depth to the underground obstacles, could be a welcome challenge. Turmoil Deeper Underground has a unique charm that appeals to fans of simulation and management games, while the new mechanics bring more deep complexity and replayability. I do not recommend you getting Turmoil Deeper Underground. It's not really much of change. There are some few different types of things the game has done, but overall, it's not that fun. You should just stick to only the Heat is On DLC. That one has actually had more positive ratings than this. Thanks for tuning in to IndieVoice. If you're already a Turmoil fan, Deeper Underground could be a decent addition to your collection, but most players find that the Heat is On DLC is a lot better investment for replayability and added features. Remember to support indie games. Let us know what you think of Deeper Underground below. Stay tuned for more indie game reviews right here on IndieVoice.